It's Justin again here with Max Performance Sports, 107-223 West Broadway in Vancouver, BC, or online at hockeyvancouver.ca. Today we're going to go over how to install a new Ringette cage. So we got our cage, we got our helmet it's going to be going on. The nice part about this install is more or less you're only going to need one tool. So let's get into it. Let's start to open up our package and do the install. So this is what you're kind of looking at every time you open up the bag. You have your instructions. Get that out of here. You got your cage itself. You got a chin strap and all the hardware needed. The only screws you're necessarily going to have to change on most helmet are the two side clips here, which will show you what's going to go there. Your two top clips here, which hold the cage onto the actual helmet itself. And then again, these two on the other side. As a little overview here, once the cage is on, it's going to look something like that. And again, these two screws here hold this, and then you'll be able to lift the helmet up and down. So we'll put the cage aside here. We'll deal with the hardware in a minute. We're just going to start nice and easy, straightforward here. Pop the two top screws off. And there is already a backing in place. You can put your finger there on the back, just apply pressure. Pop off your other one. These are the two wire clips. These are going to go at the top here on your helmet. These 1, 2 right here. And these J clips, as we call them, they're going to go on the side of the helmet. One on this side, one on the other side, essentially just like that. So essentially you got these two bars right in the middle. One wire clip is going to go on each side and then into those backings that we talked about there. So grab one wire clip. It's just going to go around the top, and then you can give that a little bit of a squeeze there because you're going to need to get that screw to go through there. So just give those little squeeze, that way your gap is now quite small. We're just going to pop on our other wire clip here at the top. Same thing, start from the top, slide it over the bar. Once you get in position, squeeze where the two holes are. Doesn't take much pressure. There you go. So we took out the two black screws, as you remember. Here's the two black screws there. We're not going to use these for these installed. They're a little bit short, so we're going to use the silver ones that that came with it. And you can see they're just a little bit taller. That's going to allow you to get into those backings on the helmet just a little bit easier. At the start, it can be a little bit tricky just to kind of get it started. And so I've got one hand obviously on the screwdriver. The other hand is just in the back where the screw is going into, holding that backing with a little bit of pressure. So when you screw into it, it's not going anywhere. So once you have those screws in place, you can just kind of rotate your cage aside. Look roughly where it lines up. Looks like it's lined up with the earpiece there. Flip it around, and pretty much bang on lining up at the earpiece there. So if you're comfortable with how it's lining up, take your screwdriver again. Now just tighten them up fully. And now your cage is basically more than halfway installed. So that's what's allowing that to move up and down freely, yet keeping the cage on so when you hold your helmet, it doesn't fall off. Now, 4 more screws, 2 on each side. We're gonna put these J clips on. Same thing, grab your screwdriver. 12,000 spins later. Take your J clip, line it up. All you're going to simply do is now grab that same screw you just put off, screw it into place. That's it there. One last one into place there. Now that that's in, that's holding that in place from riding up super high. So when you're pushing it, or if you have anything hit you in the cage, it's not going to go up out of the way. Flip it around, do the 2 last screws, and you're in business. So once you have the other side popped in, that's it. The cage is officially installed. The last step in the process is to install your chin cup. So you'll see when you get it like this, you're going to have these 2 side buckles, which are going to be what holds your basically your chin strap and the cage to your face afterwards. So just carefully slide those off. To do this part, simply lift up your cage, put your chin cup in, and see where it fits best. If it's up, well, it wouldn't be that high, but if it's up high, a little bit lower. Here, we're just going to put it kind of generic, we'll call it, in the middle. So grab your strap. On the one side, pull it through. Same thing, just grab your other strap, pull it up through this side. So now you're holding your chin cup still, and you've got both straps coming out. Skip over one big square, go to your second square, and put your strap back through. What you want to do is once you have it like that, you want to slide this the strap back through. It should slide through, and then if not, same thing, take your Phillips, just give it a little bit of a push. You don't want to damage anything, so just nice and easy. just enough to get it through the other side. We've already got the one side in. You're quickly just gonna pop back in your other side again, skip the first square, get through the second square. Same thing, once you roll it in, you want to get that strap through that slit. There you go, we got just enough poking out. Grab that strap. Okay, last step here in the process, and you've almost installed your first ringette cage. Simply grab the buckle. Now, this buckle is going to attach onto here like so, and that's what's going to hold the base of the cage to your helmet and the chin strap holding on your chin. So, slide through your strap through one end of it. Slide it through the other end. Most importantly, you want this, or not you want, you need this part with the little ridge there facing the helmet. So if it's facing out, that's not going to work. You need it facing in. Snap it on, and it's in place. You can see here, there's probably a little bit too much slack, but that can always be adjusted when it's on your son or daughter's helmet there. Flip it around to the other side, same thing. So you got your empty strap. Take your other clip, make sure the indent is facing inwards. Same thing, once you have it on, clip it into position there, and you'll hear a little bit of a snap. Same thing, too much slack there, that's easy enough. Just for example, if it's too much slack, pop it off. Slowly give a little pull through, and that's going to tighten it up. And that's it. You've now just installed your first ringette cage. Thank you very much again, folks, for watching our video on how to install a ringette cage on your helmet. That about does it here for us. And again, all cages are available in black, white, or chrome, tyke, junior, and senior sizing. If you have any questions or need a cage, you can come see us at Unit 107, 223 West Broadway in Vancouver, British Columbia. Or, as always, check us out online and find us at hockeyvancouver.ca. So basically, essentially, you want to get it tight enough where it's holding the cage in place well, and so when you do take your hand off the screwdriver, it won't pop out like that. Great.